Hello, this is Carrie from Cookbook Divas, and tonight I'm going to look through Wilderness Chef with you. It is the ultimate guide to cooking outdoors. Now, those of you that have watched a lot of my Cookbook Divas videos already heard the story, so just zone out for a second. I really am interested in outdoor cooking, especially in fall and winter, because I live near Seattle, Washington, and it hardly ever snows, and when it does, it's no big deal. We love it. We're like, yay, this is great, especially if it snows around Christmas or New Year's. We love it. But every couple years, it snows and we're stuck in my cul-de-sac. So, okay, that doesn't mean we have to cook outdoors, but if we're trapped at home for 5 or 6 days, we get bored and we start throwing outdoor bonfire parties, and I like to cook outdoors, make hot cocoa for the neighborhood kids that are sledding nearby, etc. I probably wouldn't make a random meal for random strangers, but for my close neighbors, and especially this year with coronavirus and we're staying home and isolating, the only way I can entertain is outdoors. So I'm doing lots and lots of bonfires. And the other story I wanted to share before I jump into this is about 10 or 12 years ago, we had a 10-day power outage in my neighborhood because of an ice and windstorm. And I was cooking outdoors, and I was doing it over a fire pit. I'm lucky it wasn't raining and snowing on top of it, but I'm always picking up outdoor cookbooks to figure out how can I cook if my barbecue grill is out of propane, or I like cooking over a wood fire. What do I do? So let's check this out. The author is Ray Mears. It includes over 100 recipes. I will not be cooking in the wilderness. I'll be cooking in my backyard, but okay. The library just got this in September, so it must be pretty new, I'm guessing. Conway Publishers, and yep, 2020. Contents: the outdoor kitchen. At my house, that's known as a fire pit table. Scout cooking, griddle and grill, frying, boiling, in cast iron, and ground oven. Ooh. Now, I'm not a camper, and I'm not a Boy Scout mom, so I haven't cooked outside on camping trips because I like to glamp and then go to a restaurant. So here's about the author, introduction, etc. I'm going to flip through the outdoor kitchen. Now, I wonder how fancy he made his outdoor kitchen. Whoa, yep, there's a lot going on. I learned the hard way that it takes an entire little what's it called, bag or package of grocery store wood to heat a pot of water for pasta. That's a lot of wood. Okay, that's why I now have proper wood in a firewood pile outside of my house. Okay, water, disinfection, viruses, protozoa, bacteria, hygiene, clean hands. Good info. I didn't think it was going to get so strict. Okay, fine. Stainless steel, using an ultra-thin pan, a flame to cook over, the campfire, canoe camping, multi-day hiking, outfits. Okay, this is getting, curries, spices, cakes and baking, blind baking, baking in a camp oven. Wow, I'm going to learn a lot when I turn off the camera and sit down and seriously start reading this. Scout cooking chapter. Whoa, that's a big knife. Whew, move on. Okay, eggs in embers, steak in embers. Bivalves, in case you're camping near the ocean. Moss, seaweed, and leaves steamed in moss. Sea bass steamed. Wow, this is getting really gourmet. Not bad. Leafy branches, chicken with lemon in dock leaves, sticky rice in a bamboo tube. This is really cool. Skewered apple, skewered sausages. I knew there was going to be some skewers coming on here. Skip. Oh, how to skewer fish. Here's a picture of him making what looks like chapatis or tortillas out there. Cleft stick trout. Okay, hot rocks, planking. Wow, this guy's serious. Griddle and grill chapter. Let me find a really good picture to show you. Steak. I'm not looking because I'm vegetarian. Whoo, I think that's chicken. Skewers, chicken, yakitori. Wow. So how many supplies does he drag out into the wilderness with him? Because at least here I'm just dragging stuff into my backyard and praying it doesn't start raining. Canoe camp fish cakes. This is really awesome. And I'm not even halfway through the book. Wow. Chicken supreme. That actually looks good, says this vegetarian. Something called Jägerschnitzel. Looks like grits, but I'm probably wrong. Don't have time to find out. Omelette in a scruffy pan. Scruffy is a pretty awesome way to call that. Tortilla española, or Spanish omelet, like we get at tapas places back when we could go to restaurants. Ooh, I like this. Ooh, a rusty potato, eggs Benedict cooked outdoors. I bet they cool off very fast. You'd have to eat them super fast. Getting into some bread, bannock, corn pone. I love corn pone. Canoe Country pancakes. This is an amazing cookbook. I think I have to own this. Do I say that every time? Probably, because that's why I'm a cookbook shopaholic. Australian Billy tea, masala chai. So we're in the liquid chapter. Perfect pasta. I've cooked pasta outdoors before. Potato soup. Draining it was not fun because we had to save the hot water for bathing. You don't want to know. Chicken noodle soup. Mushroom soup. Sammy Ranger soup. No, thank you. Manhattan clam chowder. Yep, there's tomato in there. Plain wild rice. Persian inspired rice. Mushroom risotto. I like the pictures. They're showing me just enough. And then lots of pictures of outdoors and the author. Okay. And then step-by-step photos. You know I like those. How to cook in cast iron. Now I have one of these. I have a way to suspend a heavy Dutch oven over a fire, which could even be aluminum foil with just some charcoal on it. And then a big heavy thing you can use to pull it up off the fire. So if I had to in an emergency, I could cook soup all day long outside, which I would do. Cool, cool, cool. I love this cookbook. Pot roast beef, roast chicken. I think we should all practice cooking outdoors for those of you that are not apartment dwellers. And just in case, that way in an emergency, you know what you're doing. Beer bread, that's the first thing I would make. Yum. No need bread. Okay, awesome. My review is, if you're at all interested in this topic, definitely buy Wilderness Chef by Ray Mears. That was amazing. I hope you enjoyed looking through this. You can see more of my sneak peeks of cookbooks at cookbookdivas.com. We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now Pinterest. Good night.